questions. Asking all them questions. Why you asking all them questions? Making statements. Asking all them questions. Asking all them questions. Why you asking all them questions? Making statements.
What's up, y'all? This is Keita, and welcome to I Got Questions. And this is the podcast where I sit down and I start thinking about a whole bunch of hot topics, and then I just let you all know the things that I got questions about. I don't have no answers. I just got questions. So today we are going to talk about Dank DeMoss. We're also going to talk about the Blue Origin spaceship. And then we're going to talk about LeBron versus Kevin Gates. Now, y'all ready to hear my questions? Let's get into it. All right. First on our list of topics that I got questions about, Dank DeMoss. Now, if you're not familiar with Dank DeMoss, she is a rapper, an aspiring rapper. And you know what? Let me just go ahead and play these clips so I can get you caught up on her story.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
Look, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
Every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
You know what? I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
Yep, I got some questions about that. And then she went on the Breakfast Club.
What's going on? Nice to meet you.
Hi,
How are you?
Stormy.
What's happening? Hey, King. How you, brother? You good? Nice to meet you, King.
Got it.
Yep. This the only seat y'all got?
What you want? What you need?
There's one more.
A bigger chair or something?
Cause she already little.
We had
That's what I'm talking about. Good. This is accommodation.
There you go. You know, you walked in and, you know, you said the chair was too small, so we had to bring the part of the sectional for you to sit in. And you said something. You said, now this is what I'm talking about, accommodations, right?
Yes.
But we live in a world that's not always going to be able to accommodate people that
But
are
we
plus
should,
size.
though. We should, because we not all the same, you know?
Mhm.
I feel like we should. Like, why not? I feel like a lot of times people think that bigger people, obese, the F word people should just be in a house. When it's like,
The
we
F
not.
word?
Yeah. Yeah, the F word. I'm not
The
about
word
to
that you can't say in your house,
Yeah.
fat. You don't like it.
Oh!
I'm not saying that word.
Yeah, we don't
I
use
know
we don't use that word in my house
okay.
either.
I thought you were talking about the gay slur. I'm like, wait, I'm confused.
No.
No.
But I just feel like it should be accommodated. Bigger people should be accommodated, just like we accommodate the LGBT community. You know, all those other communities. I just feel like we outside. You know, if we inside is get up. Why you in a house? You should be doing this. You should be doing that. When we outside, it's like, why you not in a house?
And then she went on a podcast and said she was going to start selling her own lineup. You know what? I'm going to just let her tell you.
This coochie mold that we making, what's happening?
Hey, I don't know.
We're going to mold it.
No.
Big dank delivery.
It's gonna be called the biggest coochie. That's what's gonna be called.
The biggest coochie. And I don't just want the coochie pie, I want the fupa too.
The biggest.
I need the fupa. Yeah, I need everything.
That's gonna be Mo.
Mo? The bonus?
Look, that's the bonus. You get the fupa for the bonus. You get the coochie. You pay for the coochie first. Then you got the option for the coochie to come with the fupa.
Lord Jesus, be offense. I got so many questions when it comes to this Dank DeMoss character. Let's just start with the from the beginning here, okay? So, ordering the Lyft. Why didn't you order a Lyft XL? What made you think putting that man on camera was going to get you in that car? Did you ever get where you were going? I wonder who came to pick her up and what kind of car they had. And then when she went on the Breakfast Club, what do you mean accommodations? What would you have done if they didn't have that big old bench to slide up? Did you eat before you came? What did you eat? Did they accommodate you by having breakfast at the Breakfast Club? Why didn't Charlamagne go hard like he do on everybody else? Who helps her get dressed in the morning? I wonder what her favorite meal is. Does she wash up with a rag on a stick? How does she reach her backside to wipe? Do those long nails interfere? Does she have a boyfriend? Is he as big as she is? Who told her that sex toy was a good idea? What make her think somebody gonna pay extra for the fupa? Will it come in different colors? Will it also come in different sizes? You know what? I can't. My head is spinning right now. It could be from the high blood pressure. It's from her and it's shooting through and it's getting into me. So let's just move on to the next thing. We're going to go ahead and talk about the Blue Origin space trip, where they sent all these wonderful celebrity females up into space for 11 minutes. Or, well, some people don't think they really did that, but we'll see. So Jeff Bezos apparently got his own rockets. It wasn't enough for Elon to have some too. So he's sending rockets up into space. People can go and visit for a few minutes. And apparently once they landed, people were not happy. They had a lot of people that had issues with this space trip, saying that, you know, it was a waste of money. And Gayle King, she was quite upset. So let's hear what Gayle had to say.
This is what bothers me, because I've certainly read some of the things online coming from people that I know, that I like, that I consider friends. Space is not an either or, it's a both and. And because you do something in space doesn't mean you're taking anything away from Earth. And what you're doing in space is trying to make things better here on Earth. What Blue Origin wants to do is take the waste here and figure out a way to put it in space to make our planet cleaner. I mean, Jeff Bezos has so many ideas, and the people that are working there are really devoted and dedicated to making our planet a better place. That's number one. Number two, there was nothing frivolous about what we did. So, you know, I'm very disappointed and very saddened by it. And I also say this, what it's doing to inspire other women and young girls, please don't ignore that. I've had so many women and young girls reach out to me, and men too, by the way, men too, that say, wow, I never thought I could do that, but I see you doing it at this stage of my life. Who would have thunk it? Not me.
So my questions here, they might be a little all over the place. I'm going to start with Gayle. What kind of response were you hoping from the people? What exactly are the things that Blue Origin plans to do? Don't you think the aliens will get mad if we throw garbage out into space? What did Oprah really say when you told her about this trip? Do you think her and Jeff Bezos got together and made a plan to send you and his fiance up there to try to get rid of y'all? What did Katy Perry sing when y'all got up there? Did she sound as good as she does down here? Did it feel weird like when you come back from a cruise ship? Was you able to walk normal, or did it take a minute? What rights was Amanda Wynn fighting for in space? Did Carrie Ann Flynn film anything, being that she is a film producer? Did Lauren Sanchez ask anybody any questions while they were up there? Was Aisha Bo the only actual NASA engineer? Were there any actual astronauts on there with them too? Who flew that thing? Who was the one who got overexcited and opened that door from the inside? Yeah, we saw that. I got a few more questions about that trip, but I'm going to save them for a later date. My biggest question is anybody else scared the aliens is going to come down here when our big ball of trash lands on their planet? Oh, well, we're going to move on to the next topic, and that is LeBron and Kevin Gates. So Kevin Gates was on his live talking to some fans and was asked a question, and he answered it in the way only Kevin Gates can. Let's go ahead and listen to that clip, and then we'll hear what LeBron responded with on his Twitter.
Well, Kevin Gates started a little beef with LeBron James after taking a shot at his wife, Savannah. Now, Kevin took the IG and took shots at the couple's marriage and criticized the way Savannah acts in public around LeBron. Check it out.
I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like when soon as he walk out there, they just be like, oh, oh, oh.
Well, after this, LeBron clapped back at Gates, posting a number of pictures of himself with his wife on social media, commenting, "Kings don't concern themselves with the opinions of peasants. Where's the next queen? Let's get it." And then Gates snapped back writing at King James, "I'm way less than a peasant. I'm a simple servant of Allah, and I love you."
How doing? You heard me? I'm on my way to have coffee. Coffee spelled backwards is E-fuck. And before we've had our coffee, we don't give E-fuck about anything. But I just want to say one thing. The truth hurts, but it heals. And Braun, I love you, because you my and I already know she was just, you just gonna let him talk. Man, you had to, but behind closed doors, you good game. But anyway, look, long as you being celebrated, I don't care who don't like me. Long as you being celebrated, that's all I care about. Because you my I love you. So I don't care if I got to fall out with somebody I love to get the results. We're going to get the results. But if anybody need, I'm a life coach and a guru. Y'all 24 hours. You smile. You smile at that black man. You smile at him. Hey, because you know one thing. Today is Easter. You know what come with Easter, huh? They got a lot of buddies hopping around out here. They about to take a trip on their favorite rocket ship. So they got some buddies on it.
Question number 1, why does Kevin Gates make me laugh so much? What does he be thinking? What was the problem with what he said? Where was the lie? Why does Savannah look at LeBron like she is just tired? What's going on with Brittany Renner? Is she wearing that hijab for Kevin Gates? Has she really turned her life around? Does she look at Kevin like the white women look at LeBron James? Why is LeBron beefing with everybody? Why was he trying to press Stephen A. Smith when he know that old man was not about to fight him? Why am I talking about Stephen A. Smith when we was talking about Kevin Gates? Why did LeBron call Kevin a peasant? Do he really think he a king? Did Savannah really go off on LeBron behind closed doors? Why hasn't LeBron been on Club Shay Shay? Well, that's all the questions I got for today. If you got any other answers, drop down in the comments and help me out. And if you got questions of your own, go ahead and drop those in the comments too. Maybe we can help each other. Well, anyway, I'll see y'all next time on I Got Questions. Bye.
Asking all them questions. Why you asking all them questions? Making statements. Asking all them questions. Asking all them questions. Why you asking all them questions? Making statements.